A meeting just 6 days in the making.
Well, we weren't sure when we were going to do it, so I mean, just to be able to be here, I mean, even if we didn't meet him, it would be just an incredible experience.
But she did get to meet him. John Lester made good on his invitation.
Thanks for coming.
Well, thanks for having us.
Of course, of course.
Well, I was really nervous, and I was like, okay, don't jumble your words, but I mean, he's a pretty cool guy.
And Lester's been in Ashlyn's shoes.
You look at her, and then as soon as she opens her mouth, you can tell she's a positive person. And just listening to her talk about what's next for her is kind of reminded me of how I handled the situation. It was, okay, this is what I have next, this is what I have to do. And you could tell that she is in a good state of mind. Saying that, I know it's not easy. But she seemed awesome.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's amazing. They have a heart too, and they have heart for like everyone, and like especially people in like the same condition that they've been in. So it's like, I mean, it just shows how great people are, and it's really nice to hear and see.
The invitation came with one condition. John wanted Ashlyn's autograph, a memory for Clark, a keepsake for Lester.
It's in my locker. It'll stay there. I always have for whatever reason, I have a roll of tape that sits in my locker, and the ball's on that tape, and it'll sit there until I'm done. Perfect.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's awesome.
Lester's gesture, just the latest in a string of support.
I never thought in a million years that out of what the disease that I had, like this would be the outcome, and that's what I would be able to do. So, I mean, I'm in awe.
We're all really on cloud nine and just feeling so grateful for everything about it. You know, if you have to take a bad experience and turn it into something positive, that's what she's done this whole entire time, but today was just icing on the top of the cake.
And as the fight continues, you need days like that.
Just to stand here on the grass to say I've been in Wrigley Field before it's crazy.
At Wrigley Field, Mark Freund, Channel 13 Sports. Skylar Nofsker still remembers how it felt to win a state championship.
I couldn't stop smiling for several days. Like I just was so happy.
3 times a state place winner, a South Dakota State Jackrabbit in the fall. But before that,
we came outside and there was a fire on the fence.
Skylar was a victim.
I grabbed the garden hose and tried to put it out, but it was just so much fire that it started the garage on fire, and after that they put me to the street.
Just scared, really. Some of my friends came that heard about it right away and sat there with me, and it was just nice to have them there and then just watch. I couldn't really do much.
The scene now, a pile of burned belongings. The Nofskers lost more than $100,000 in personal property in the fire, including...
Right here is a bracket for it, and we had a bar across, and all of my medals would go across.
Skylar's state tournament medals.
I saw my state bracket, because my state bracket was right by the window, and the whole thing had been burned, but there's a corner left out of it. That's when it really hit. A lot of the stuff that means a lot to me is gone.
With his state tournament medals and championship bracket up in smoke, Skylar thought he had nothing left to show for all of his hard work on the mat. But little did he know, the Iowa High School Athletic Association had already caught wind of the situation.
I received a couple of emails from some people in the Huxley area.
Louis Curtis is the IHSAA's wrestling administrator.
I've had a couple of similar instances.
So he got to work.
And we just started putting the pieces together and getting our staff on ordering what we needed.
3 replacement medals and 1 big bracket delivered last Friday.
When I saw him walking with the brackets and stuff, it was just I don't know, just all the emotion came back, and I was just so happy to see it all back.
As a mom, it breaks your heart to see your kids lose everything. I just knew how much it meant to him, and so I wanted to be there to see see that happiness come back.
It's awesome that they'd actually do it and take time out of their days, take time out of their lives to make somebody else happy.
It's kind of a neat thing to be able to think back and always remember, so we're glad that he'll be able to have that.
A healing family regaining gold. In Cambridge, Mark Freund, Channel 13 Sports.
Legitimate animosity bounced from the red side of the Liberty Bowl to the blue. Iowa State still had something to prove, and this is Memphis's hometown.
Part of the challenge and, part of the uniqueness of the game this year, and certainly I knew our guys were up for it.
The Cyclones caged the high-powered Tiger offense, but history had Iowa State fans bracing for the inevitable.
This team had multiple opportunities to turn it down and go the other way and, just quit.
Iowa State's first fumble of the season brought flashbacks of Kansas State.
It was really hard for me to sleep the last month with us not winning the last game we played because we had the ability to do it.
While the team waited for the ruling, Matt Campbell had a thought.
He came in the huddle and said he hopes that call goes against us.
I mean, he's a little crazy. I mean, obviously I want to score, but at the same time, it's that mentality.
Exactly what he was thinking. It happened in K-State, and we just wanted to grow from it, and we just knew we weren't going to let that happen again.
I did. I told him I hope this goes against us, and I hope the story at the end of the game is our ability to overcome adversity and win the game.
Campbell called it. The game encapsulated a whole season. The Liberty Bowl trophy will now forever be a reminder of the Cyclones' most meaningful season.
After everything we've been through, there's nothing like it. We waited 5 years for this. It's finally here, and it's exactly how I thought it felt. It's perfect.
This is all that we wanted. We just wanted the senior class. We wanted to create a legacy, and we just wanted to do something awesome.
It's our season. We've handled adversity the whole season, so this is the right way for us to end.
For all we've been through as seniors, Cyclone Nation as well for the past few years, and to come out here and get a win couldn't ask for anything better.
I don't want it to end, and I really wish it wasn't ending. I wish we had more to play with this group, but the excitement for me is also to know what the foundation looks like going forward, and I'm really excited to get back with this football team in January.
When the Cyclones do regroup, the seniors won't be present.
You could sleep tonight, huh? Right?
But their presence will still be in Ames. At the Liberty Bowl in Memphis, Tennessee, Michael Admire, Channel 13 Sports.
Tonight, huh? Right?
Oh, God.
You guys should stay.